Green. Ready? All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vape Box.
The Vape Box, y'all.
The Vape Box. I love saying that, though. I like
Vape Box.
It's catchy. It's
It's
catchy.
all turning into the hot box today.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, makes my baby
You
short.
know, we ain't tripping. But, you know, you already know who it is. You know, it's Ronnie here
It's your boy Jam.
And your boy Taj.
as a special guest.
Special guest Taj in the building. Woo!
What going on?
We're excited to have you here today. You know, it's always good to have a guest. The
I
second guest for
appreciate
the
it,
show.
my brother.
You know,
Yeah, following up Izzy.
Thanks for coming, my brother Taj. Appreciate your love.
It's always good to have another light skinned brother in the car. You know.
Oh, yeah, gotta act
Damn-
right. You gotta
damn-
balance this nigga out, because this nigga
Exactly.
dark and a shadow. So.
Exactly.
All right,
See, the last show-
all right.
last
I'll forget
show.
that's on my own show. I'll
You
forget
know.
that's on my show. Not gonna happen. Just-
You know, last time, you know, I was an eyeball out, but we good now.
That's
Y'all
all right.
good.
That's all right.
You know.
You gotta even it out.
So Tosh, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing, man. You know, just gotta make it happen. So.
Life treating you well?
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah,
all
the
right.
scope aesthetic jack.
Oh, yeah. You know, I got a job. I woke up this morning. I can't complain, bro.
Hey,
You
man.
didn't
that-
get nobody pregnant. Look at that.
That damn
That's-
show,
Look
right?
at God. Look at
Yeah,
God.
Man, look at God, because
Definitely don't
last
want to have
thing
no
we
kids
need right now.
around. Could you afford kids right now?
Can you?
Now,
Like on your budget right now, could you
Okay,
afford
Can
some
you
kids?
ever afford kids?
no, right. That is a good
I mean-
question. Now, okay, see, that's a tricky question.
Can you
though,
make
right?
it by?
See, I say yes because I did it for 4.5 years.
Okay.
Still doing.
So he moved back not too long.
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's still like.
So you made it work.
Yeah, I mean, you may not have it, but you do what you do.
You do what you do
Yeah,
to make
exactly.
it
Shit, I saw my mama do it, so.
happen. Right.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly.
I mean, right now, I make okay money, but I don't know, like,
So see, now what's your definition of okay money though? Because when
see, it's okay money for me as a single person by
Right,
myself, but for a
exactly.
child, I'm just like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly, but see, that's the thing. When you
Can't
think
do it.
about it, when you like between 13 and 15, you think, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to school, make 50, 60,000 coming out of
Right.
school. I could start a family with that. You think that
You think?
until you see all these bills start to add up. You got rent, you got insurance, you got car notes, all this shit, and then you gotta take care of the kid on top of that. Make sure they
Don't
eat
let it be
every
child
night.
support
Yep.
too. Don't
You can't be eating fucking Hot Pockets and pizza.
I
every
think
night. You
that's the
gotta
main
feed them
thing.
this shit.
Food and gas alone is like,
But see, I commute. Well, I commute fucking
commute?
70 miles a day.
really?
Yes, bro, I drive to the north. You know that's a damn another country.
Yeah.
For sure,
That's
in
down
the country.
going
I got a
across.
damn truck, so
Down there going across the
I shouldn't
state.
even be in this topic.
Mhm.
Nah.
Yeah, how much it cost you to fill up your shit though?
Really? Like 50?
See, you close to me, it take me about 40, 45.
50 will get me right. But it's these damn city miles will be kicking my
Oh
ass.
man, that's see,
I think
on
I
the
can do
highway,
about
I'm
30.
straight.
I'm good on highway miles, but city miles be killing me with all these stop and goes.
Mm-hmm. Shit, but eating my shit up, man.
I think I can do about 30 and now fill me up.
You got a small car.
Also a Nissan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So, the topic for our show today is friends.
How many of us have them?
Boy, why was I
Friends.
saying the same thing? God damn it.
You know, that's the only thing I thought about when I kind of came with the topic is friends. So my question to y'all is, what is your definition of a friend?
So that's really hard, honestly.
Exactly.
That's honestly hard.
Hey,
See,
content for y'all.
Oh.
What's the definition of a friend?
see, I don't know if I have a definition off rip, but my friends are kind of categorized as to what I do.
Oh, I got
And they
another. I got
kinda
another.
intermingle.
Okay, so you categorize your friends in I guess how you interact with them in a sense, like how you hang out with
More or
them.
less, like say, for
You
instance-
got two different groups you go. I got a group I can go to the club with,
Mhm.
and I can go to like a corporate meeting with.
Okay.
You got two different sides
that,
of friends.
that too.
Right.
You do have your friends that. Well, do you even consider them friends? And if it's only friends that you go party with?
No, it was really associates.
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
honest
They're
with
more so associates. The only time I can depend on you is, hey, I'm finna go to the club. You want to come? That's the only time you ever hear from that person. Like,
I already gotta be a both person.
Yeah.
But they just
you. It's really the other
I'm
way
just-
around.
yeah, I'm
They be
just-
hitting you up talking about me personally.
Yeah.
Talking about, hey, you going out tonight? Where you gonna be at tonight? Why?
Exactly. Like
Why do you want to do
Back
that?
when I was a promoter, that shit used to happen faithfully from niggas I didn't even fuck with because they just trying to get in free. There's plenty of people that are your friends when it's convenient.
Yeah.
I'm not with the convenience at
Right.
all. Like if I can't holler at you on some real shit outside of okay, we just gonna grab a drink together. Like you're not my friend. We're associates. We know each other.
Right.
We may be cool, but I don't consider you a friend. Somebody I can lean on.
Okay.
If, you
I
know.
look at it as if I won't loan you money, we not real friends.
Okay, I can see that.
Just-
I can see that.
If your
That's a good-
moral
that's good.
standing is
That's a good way of putting it.
yeah.
I like that. You can't loan them money.
Cause people in general are tight with money. So if I'm willing to give you some money and we're all struggling, that's me. I fuck with you.
Real
Right.
shit.
I mean, I
And
got
not
you.
expect it back. That's
Yeah,
the
I
thing.
mean,
A lot
I
of
got
people- Yeah.
Would you consider a friend someone that you can trust their advice?
No, I wouldn't say
It depends.
trust
It depends on the advice.
and the topic. Yeah.
It depends on what it is.
And I wouldn't say necessarily trust per se, but somebody that is
Well knowledgeable in the area that you have a question in?
that
like-
yes, and not gonna lie to you to make you feel better.
Like for
Okay.
example, you can't go to somebody that's always single or always hoeing about relationship advice because they
They don't know
don't.
shit about it.
Yeah,
They're gonna tell you
yeah.
what they would do. They'd be like, "Fuck that hoe."
Yeah, they can't go to them when you're trying to really make some shit work.
So the moral is don't ask a whole friend for relationship advice.
Basically,
Okay, so my next question is, since we kind of got our definition of what a friend is, what's the definition of an acquaintance?
Somebody that you see on occasion.
same thing we said. When
Yeah.
you
So it's like an
see them,
associate.
you see them when it's convenient for you with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you see them. Any other time you like, all right, well, we ain't gonna talk all the time. Even
Now,
us,
say- go ahead.
we don't talk all the time. Like say, like us right here, or like Nick, Cody, we've all been tight since what 5-6 years now.
Right,
We don't talk every day,
right.
but we know if one of us call each other, we
know,
got you.
Right.
Yeah, there's something going on. There's something pop off. There's been situations back. Shit, how old was when that shit happened? At one point-
2021?
To one point, called these niggas because some other shit popped off.
Right.
End up, we had 20, 30 niggas pull up.
Yeah.
They're trying to handle some shit.
Remember that? Because same thing happened in the club when we was at Grooves. What was that, 3
Yeah,
weeks ago?
wait, 3 weeks ago? When the fuck was this?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
3 weeks
missed this
ago.
hoe.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. I don't know, buddy, but it's just like I knew him from Grooves, but it's just like it was a group of us knew each other. Like all of us knew somebody in the group pretty
Right,
much, or we knew
right.
multiple people in the group. So when something jumped off, it was literally like what? How many of us walked over? It was like 10 or it was like 10 or 15 pretty much of us right there. So it's just like, you know, so you have your friends, you have your acquaintances, and then you have associates.
But see,
Okay.
I think associates more so falls along the lines of
Someone
we
you
may
know,
be a
but
friend of a friend. We know you through somebody. Like,
Right.
you see each other's face. We be like, "What's up?"
because you're
I
close.
don't know.
You're close to an acquaintance than you are an associate.
right.
Yeah.
So you know of their existence pretty much.
Yeah, y'all know of each other. Y'all dap each
Okay.
other up, whatever, in
Right, right,
person, speaking passing. But
You're
it's
cordial
like-
with each other.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
exactly.
So just a you person you see in passing. Okay. So I got a deep question. So say you have a friend per se, but you guys are kind of outgrowing each other in a sense. What's a proper way of kind of removing a friend?
Well, okay,
How do you
so
like
why
it?
are you guys outgrowing each other? Is it because they're doing ignorant shit, or you're just developing and they're not?
Okay, let's do it. Let's split it up in categories. Let's say the ignorant shit. Let's go with the ignorant shit first.
Okay.
Say they're doing ignorant shit, but like say y'all been boys for years, but they just doing ignorant shit.
Come on, we can still be boys, but as far as that's like always being around each other,
Yeah,
I can't be with you all the time. You're gonna do some shit that gonna jeopardize me and my career.
Exactly. Like I need to. Like we can be cool. Like I have friends right now that we've known each other for a long time, but we're just on two different paths.
Right.
You're going left when you could go right. And
Okay.
you need to go right in order to better yourself. So I'd rather surround myself with the friends that I know have a like-minded,
Okay.
goal or
Right.
what have you, was being successful regardless, versus being somebody who's stagnant.
Now in that situation, would you kind of get rid of the friend, or would you try and give them advice first and then kind of break them off?
Now,
Can't save everybody.
Yeah, it's
It's
really
different.
it's
So
case by case.
Case by case.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
say
I
in
can
the
agree.
last situation that I had to do or I dealt with that was like this, tried for a long time to help the person.
Right.
Gave them advice, blah blah blah. Lended a helping hand, bent over backwards for this person.
Okay.
But some people aren't gonna change until they want to.
Right.
So unless that person is trying to elevate to or with you or whatever it may be, then it's not gonna change for them. Like all three of us in here, we have goals, we have aspirations, we
Right.
strive for something greater.
Right.
That's why we went to school. That's why we're trying to do more and more.
Right.
If we had dropped out second year of college and still been in the same place 4 or 5 years down the line, would we still be kicking it? Probably not.
Probably not.
Just to be real.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't no way. Cause we can still see each other around. Like, hey, what's good? How you
Right.
been? You good? I'm finna move around. So,
And then it goes into shit. Even with that,
Said it.
as we get older, shit, you start making more money.
Right.
You want your friends to do shit, which you can't.
That's another big thing. That I feel like that's something that I struggle with. It's just like you have friends that you're with growing up, and then you end up making more money. You end up, not sometimes substantially more money, but it's just like
You're
there's some
in a better
things
position.
you're in a better position, and
Yeah.
there's some things that you, like, say you want to go out to dinner, but it's just like, you know, your friend can't do it. Would you like? How do you kind of handle that situation when it comes to like, do you pay for them, or do you help them out, or do you just not invite them? Like, what would you do in that situation?
It really, if it's like a one-off thing, I might be like, "Hey, bro, I got you. I just want you to come because you my dude."
Right.
It's more so. I wouldn't say I wouldn't pay for them all out.
Right.
I was like, bro, get your ticket there, and I help you out while we out there, type shit.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm not paying for your whole trip.
Yeah.
You either gonna pay for your way there.
Well, yeah, that I
or-
was talking more so dinner. Trip-wise, yes. Like, yeah, if we was going to
dinner.
Yeah.
If you ain't got it, I got you, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
like, it's
The
like
next time you pay for them next time.
But
Just
I
keep that
get
in
what
mind.
you said.
Okay.
Like, there's,
Yeah.
like, say for instance, you may be like, "Hey, let's go to Steak 48." You know, I'm trying
Right.
to have a nice night. While XYZ is like, "Nah, I'm thinking like IHOP."
Yeah.
It's hard because you want to. I mean,
Steak
it's like-
48.
Big job.
Yeah, I mean, just be real.
Super
Like,
jump.
niggas want to.
I mean, they got steak at IHOP. They got steak at IHOP.
You can get the steak and eggs.
Yeah, yeah, that hope be extra well though.
Man.
Steak 48 don't got eggs.
But shit, I don't know. You just gotta figure out that niche with your people.
Yeah.
You don't really choose your friends that I learned.
Yeah.
You all just kind of come in together. Now anyway, I thought I'd been cool with all these niggas.
Right.
Well, all y'all from UAV to now.
Yeah.
Shit, even think about it within our, like, say, our small group of friends that we originally started out with at TSU when it was non-Olympics. Think about how different all of us were.
Yeah.
And
Everybody
we all
was
came from
completely
different ass
He's
places.
reckless.
Yeah.
But somehow it ended up working.
Yeah. I feel like everybody just kind of found their kind of their niche in the group, and just kind of everybody just kind of meshed well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
sometimes you get annoyed with people, and that's with any group of
friends
friends. You know, they
friends
get
don't
annoyed.
argue.
It's
Friends are gonna
it's-
fight.
It's like
Right.
a relationship. You find the people that you can deal with
Right.
the most or whatever.
And they can deal with you because
Yeah,
it's not just one sided. We both have issues that's gonna clash at some point.
exactly.
Have you found out that sometimes you're closer to your friends than you are your family?
Oh,
Yeah,
that,
facts.
I feel like that happens more
Facts.
often than not. I feel like that's very common today.
Whenever I get married and have a birthday party, I'm gonna have more friends than I will family.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, especially in my case, like, I didn't really have family growing up. Like, I don't know my dad's side, period.
Right.
And then my mom's side is very estranged. There's a lot of racist people on that side.
Okay.
That's the white side. Like, so I just thought I choose not to associate with a lot.
Right.
So I've never had like family like that. All of my family, for the most part, has not been not my blood. It's been godparents or
Right.
family friends or
Yeah.
the families of my friends.
Right,
That
okay.
I would go over there and stay over there for a month and a half. They
Yeah.
didn't give a damn because that was like my family.
Yeah, that's pretty much like your people, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, in a sense. I
That's
feel
what
you.
it is.
But like you were saying before, I feel like you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. And I feel like that's a very profound statement.
You can to an extent though, but when it's like trying to force again a relationship, if you try and force a friendship,
Yeah, you can't force a friendship.
It's not gonna work. Shit has to happen organically.
Do people actually force friendships though? Like, is that a
people,
thing?
especially like say for instance in the music industry, like I see it a lot,
Yeah.
like especially in the like concert festival work. People try and become people's friends just to be able to make a move.
Yeah,
But
make a
people
move,
can
make a
sense
sign.
that though too, and that's just that's business in general.
You can read bullshit.
yeah, when something isn't genuine.
With what you just said, people being genuine. Can you always find that person that you know is actually genuine, or can y'all read them out and be like, oh, this nigga's really just bullshit, and I'm just gonna play along with it? Nigga or female?
I
I've
think
done
it's
that before.
I think it's both. A little bit of both. Like it's either you read the bullshit or you play along with the bullshit that you play along with the bullshit until you find out that it's bullshit pretty much. So you just kind of ride the wave until you realize, oh shit, I'm on a wave right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like one of those things. But I mean, for the most part, I feel like I read bullshit. But I like to be that person who plays dumb and act like I don't know and just play for what it is and just see what I can finesse out of what I can get.
It's hard for me to do that because I'm a very blunt person.
Same.
So
I'm
like,
kind of an asshole.
It depends on
It depends on the
scenario.
situation, yeah.
It depends on the scenario. Because if I understand, if I can read your bullshit and play along with it to where it values me, fuck it, let's play the game.
Yeah.
Let's play. I know at the end of the day I'm still win.
Yeah.
But that's the thing you have to know though.
Yeah.
You can't be pulled on the rope like that.
That's why I say with males and females. Because females, some females and some males will come into a relationship or situationship and not be genuine about it. And sometimes you can tell, sometimes you can be like, oh well, we just riding that wave for this time being. And then it gets to a point where you're like, oh shit, I just got punched in the mouth by this person
Right.
on some hypothetical shit.
Like,
Like,
fuck around and fell in love on accident.
yeah,
That shit.
and then they out here
No,
dragging
yeah,
your shit through the mug. It's just
Exactly.
I feel like a lot of people fall in love on accident. I feel like you can't fall in love on purpose. I feel like when people do fall in love, I feel like it's completely like unintentional.
yeah. It's
Oh
just,
yeah.
I feel like you can't force love.
when you spending time with somebody, majority of your days and nights, and always going with them, and then y'all talk all day, every day, it's gonna happen.
Eventually.
You gotta feel some type of way about the person,
Yeah, get to the point where you talking to somebody all day for a week straight, and then y'all just stop.
and then be like, oh, yeah.
What's going on? Yeah.
What the fuck happened? What did I do? What did you do? With somebody else? So
You sick?
you need something?
But
Oh, your phone got cut off, huh?
Ain't it crazy how shit changed so much? Because 5-6 years ago, it's almost 7 now, really. People didn't think like that though, but that was just because of age,
Yeah.
maturity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and in the sense like you in college, people was really just moving in and out. Like, we talk. If we don't a lot of the time.
I'm low-key still in that mindset. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah, it's just you can't really. It's things now you just can't force shit.
Yeah.
It's nothing you can really force in life. You can't control it, then don't even stress about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Vape box is going crazy, y'all. We got vape smoke. We got different type of smoke.
It's just cloudy in this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's cloudy.
Yeah,
It's low-key resembling the first episode, y'all. I know, to all our faithful watchers, y'all remember the first episode?
Couldn't see shit but eyes and teeth, and it was dark
He
outside.
said eyes and teeth. What would it look like
I
with the
mean,
lights on?
that shit is just you and this.
All right, okay, bro, you gonna stop bashing me on my show? Like, just,
I can't help it. I do it.
you are my guest. Like, just,
We gonna cut this one short.
man, this nigga just going. He going harder than 80.
Shoot. When's the last time you told your friend I loved you?
Be random.
Yeah,
Random.
it
Be
just
random.
depends on the situation. But see, that's the thing that I feel like a lot of people are scared to say, especially men, because they feel like it challenges their masculinity.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's ways to say it. You ain't got to be in the whole I love you. You
well,
gotta-
right, like
yeah.
that's
Like,
the thing though.
like, you
But
can
there's
be-
a lot of men that are insecure about it for whatever reason. And then
True,
a lot of
true,
people
true.
that are insecure about it just in general. But a lot of people don't understand the concept of love either.
Cause
True.
you could easily be in the home, just like be home, say, bro, love you. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
Keep it simple.
yeah, like,
well, since you speaking about that, have y'all ever told a female that y'all loved them first?
yep,
Oh.
I have.
yep.
Did it backfire on you?
I don't think I
mean, no.
I think I wait.
Really. I mean,
I mean,
guess it depends
I'll
on
put
your
it like
definition of
this.
Backfire, but I said no.
I'm like did she say it back immediately, or was it like a little hesitation with her when you said it?
Yeah, not type. No.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I feel like I may have felt love, but I wouldn't have said it first. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's like you have that feeling, but it's just like
You don't
nah, I ain't
know.
gonna-
You don't know.
You don't know where they stand at with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to jump the gun.
Yeah, definitely can't jump the gun. Nah.
So how would y'all feel if they was like, if they asked you why? Like, I love you, but why? What?
I mean,
I feel like that's a complicated question.
I mean the way you
though,
throw
all
it
the
back,
time.
it's like it's damn near perfect. Looking at it. But nah, I don't know. I mean, why? Like, how would you? I mean,
But see, I don't know.
I guess you really have to know why you love them at that point. I mean, it can't just be like based on sex or. I feel like they'll look for an answer based on like a personality or something about them. It would have to be something very unique. I feel like
Yeah, but
that
if
you can't find anywhere else.
If you ask a person why when they first tell you, and why 5-6 years down the line, it's gonna be two completely different answers
Right.
because there's a completely different bond as to why you love that person.
Yeah, true.
Do you think love is based on like necessity of what a person offers you?
Oh, nowadays, I feel like that's a big concept that people put in love, but it's not. It shouldn't be, at least.
Yeah, it's more so what can you do for me type shit.
And it, to an extent, like it's supposed. I don't know. Like there's a natural human instinct for a woman to be attracted to a man that's a provider and that's strong. That's just the natural. I don't know. That's just how it is. Just like there's a natural instinct to reproduce.
Yeah.
But there's been too many ideologies passed around about money is everything, and it's what can they do for you financially versus spiritually or mentally or to help you grow as a person. And growing doesn't mean, oh, they can start a business for me.
Right.
No, they may be able to teach you things about life that you never would have understood.
Yeah, because people jump into relationships now, not even considering their mental health. They just jump in.
Exactly.
They jump in behind lust first.
Yeah.
I think first and foremost, everybody jumps into something about lust.
Yeah.
They see somebody that's fine or attracted to them, and they be like, "Oh shit, I can see myself being with them." But do you know their mental?
Yeah.
But see, that a lot of people don't understand their own mental though, and that's the thing. So they don't realize, because, especially in our community, for a long time as a black man, you can't show weakness.
No.
You can't show that you're inferior or that you're struggling in some type of way.
Right.
Because that's what we were taught. Suck it up. You a boy. You good.
Yeah, man, the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Nut up or shut up.
Yep. Exactly.
Nut up or shut up, bro. That's just.
That's what it was. And so now there's this big thing
Nut
about
up or
mental
shut
health,
up.
because there's a whole generation or 2 generations that's been, all this emotion has been suppressed, and now it's backfiring.
Yeah.
So, another question with the since you brought up the man and the masculinity, do y'all feel like black mothers or black parents in general raise their sons different than their daughters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
I feel,
I feel like they're tougher on their sons.
yep.
Really?
It depends, honestly, on the situation.
I truly believe that black mothers are tougher on their daughters than they are their sons.
They are. That's true. I think that's any mother, though, honestly. But there's a.
I feel like it depends on the parent, because if it's a mother, then a mother is going to be tough on their daughter, and if it's a father, I feel like a father is going to be tough on their son. And then from a father's aspect, when it comes to like taking care of a daughter, I don't have kids or anything, but I feel like he'll be more protective of his daughter more so than his son. Not more protective, but just like more like, more conscious of what's going on. Rather with his son, it's just like, okay, as he's getting older, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna worry about it, but I'm not gonna worry about it as much, because I taught him exactly kind of how he needs, how to be a man, how to move. But still, it's just like your daughter, you know. And with a mother aspect, I mean, once you get to a certain age, I feel like as a mother, when your son gets to a certain age, I feel like you get to a point where you start seeing them become more of a man, and you get more of a aspect of like, okay, he's more of a man. I don't have to. I mean, you still have to worry, but it's just like you don't have to be as,
So let's put it more so into a realistic standpoint, because nowadays it's a known fact that we have more single mothers than we do single fathers, or more 2-parent homes.
Right.
So, but a single mother raising a daughter and a son.
No, I think there's an issue with single mothers.
In that aspect,
raising their sons, because not all single mothers, but there's a lot of single mothers that project animosity and what they think a man should be onto their son, even at a young age.
And so a lot of single mothers, cause I was raised by a single mother. She didn't do this, but some mothers do it. They treat you to an extent to where like they see their husband or baby daddy
right
in their child.
Yes.
So then they be a little hesitant on loving you, because like, you look like him, so you give me bad memories.
You look like your daddy.
It's either that, or they raise you all their life and they don't interact with any other men, and so they use you as not only that son, I guess, but some women try and fill that as that relationship role too.
True.
That's why there's a lot of fucking mama's boys that stay up under their mother until
titty
they're
babies.
35. Yes, exactly.
Titty babies,
So
boy.
they're 35 and don't know how to interact with women because they've been coddled by their mother all their life, and she's always told it's okay.
Those be the ones
that's
turning
what
out
happened
gay.
to my father. My father's mother protected him from everything. That's how he was.
Yeah.
So
shit,
I feel like guys
mom can me in the fire.
Yeah, I feel like boys that get up under them, from up under
but
the mother at like
that's
17,
why,
18.
like they say, like a woman cannot raise a young boy. When
It takes a village.
Because
It takes a
does. Like
village.
there has to be some type of male influence to teach him how to be a man.
There's got to be something.
Because just like if a father was raising a daughter, a father cannot teach a daughter how to be a woman.
No.
And the ins and outs of how to be a woman.
He can only teach her what he knows about women.
Right, or what he knows, what was projected
fact.
on him for a woman to be. Just like with a woman, she can only teach her son what a man is supposed to be based off what she knows a man to be it good or bad. So.
All right. Okay. Speaking of teaching a man how to be a man, or teaching a woman how to be a woman, at our age, do you think it's possible for a woman to teach us how to be a man, or a man to teach, or us to teach a woman how to be a woman?
Like as far as like a spouse wise, a significant other?
No, just like just in general, like say not even if you're talking to somebody, but just maybe it's a friend, and it's just like it's your homegirl, something like that, and she physically she's a woman, but it's just like she doesn't. Yeah, her mindset may not be as as a woman should be in your eyes. How would you address something like that?
You can project what you believe that she should do,
Exactly.
or what you think a woman should be. But at the end of the day, she's a grown woman, and she has her own right to not listen to you or whatever.
Exactly.
So there's nothing that you can teach an adult if they don't want to learn it.
Exactly.
That's why it's so volatile for you to teach kids these morals and standards and what's expected out of them at a young age, so it instills it in them.
Okay, so
that doesn't happen a lot.
So what about from this aspect? Like you're seen as like say she sees you as a respect, like she respects you as a man. Do you think that would aid in the aspect of her accepting your opinion on what you think she should be as a woman? Do you think that would aid in that, or affect her affect her mindset into accepting what you're saying to her? I mean, or vice versa, like say a woman, you respected a woman.
It should, but it depends on the person, because some people may take that defensively just because that's how they are.
I think it depends on your bond.
Yeah, that too.
Because certain people you have a bond with, if they come at you on some shit where it's trying to help you, you ain't gonna take it as a bad way, even if they do word it in a bad way. That's not how they meant it. They're saying it to help better me, or help better us in whatever we got going on.
But then that goes back to the original statement or whatever that you were talking about. What is a friend? Is like really your friend, and you're gonna hopefully listen to them or take what they have as some type of value. Have to say some type of value.
So let's bring this thing full circle. So pretty much all relationships should stem from friendship.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Any relationship that you go on to be with, as far as the homies or a significant other, a female, always become friends with that person first. Cause you can be friends with them, and then once you start dating them, you're gonna find out some more shit that you ain't gonna know about. You like, you don't know if you gonna fuck with it or not. It's gonna be a coin toss.
Yeah.
But that's really, can you get into a relationship just based off lust or physicality?
Have I? Yes.
I have, but,
but
does it work out? No, it never works out.
No, it never works out. It never works out.
Exactly, because after a while, like, cool.
The sex is old.
Like, we doing the same shit, yada yada.
You can only do so many moves.
Yeah, we may spice it up every once in a while.
Or can you?
I mean, you're gonna spice it up or whatever, but like, sex is sex at the end of the day.
That's the whole fact.
Like, and you can get sex almost anywhere nowadays.
It's in that street.
So, yeah, like it's gonna happen. So you have to have something more there.
I mean, of course, the sex is always better when you have that connection with somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Even though sex is a wonderful, wonderful thing, but it's always better when you have that bond with someone else. When you know that person got you, and you got them. It's like, oh, y'all can be free nasty with it. Y'all can be on some Love Jones / 50 Shades of Grey shit.
Love Jones.
With the 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh wow. Okay, so both of them.
Yeah, you just combine it, just throw it in there, just surprise each other.
Girl, check that back room and get that whip.
Straight red room action.
Dead.
Would y'all get a red room in y'all house?
If I had the expendable money just to do this shit, fuck it.
Would I get it red room?
I said yes. I've said yes. I've had this topic recently with someone, and we was talking about that, and she was like, she couldn't have her husband or her dude with a red room just because she was just like,
it's for them.
That's what I said. I was like, it's to please you.
Yeah.
Honestly. You can have a soundproof wall. You gotta have like a thumbprint or a code to get in so the kids can't walk in your shit. Just
why are there swings with ropes?
Can we go on the swing? Not that one.
No, you don't want to take that.
Not that one.
Not till you're 30, baby. Not till you're 30.
Jesus. Yeah, I think I would.
I think
that'd be dope.
I'll for sure get one.
Yeah. How big would the red room be though? Like, would it have to be?
You don't need that much space. People
fucking
fucking cars.
That's true.
People be fucking in cars. So you really don't need that much space. But if you want it, a regular room size, just
8 by 12.
Yeah, maybe a 12-foot ceiling with some hard frames to hold that.
I'm gonna take this motherfucker out.
Yeah, to hold that swimming pool, to get some beams in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that much. If you got that much room, you having sex parties.
Yes, that's how
I look at it. You got that big of a room for a red room, you having sex party. You got your friends coming over, y'all having swingers parties and shit. Y'all on some other next level shit.
Yeah. Hey man, come check out the ladies. Come check out the good room.
That's not some R. Kelly shit. Hey, y'all see this room yet?
My God. Some champagne.
Y'all seen this room yet?
Oh my God.
Let me show you the grand tour. This is the final room that we gonna see.
Favorite.
This is my favorite.
Going to jail. that nigga out of there.
Yeah, he done so.
Gay, man.
Somebody said get that nigga something so he can record his jail album. I said, oh my gosh, I listen to that motherfucker.
I'm for sure gonna listen to
I'm
it.
gonna listen to it too. I don't care what y'all say.
Keep in mind, we don't condone any of the shit that Robert Kelly did, aka R. Kelly. But I'm still listening to his music.
But shit, man, niggas, we still like Step in the Name of Love.
That's the wedding banger.
Come on.
God damn it. And everybody knows Bumpy Grind. Most of y'all was probably conceived to it.
Yeah.
Low key.
Shoot. They're gonna leave Kales alone.
Hey, so off the wall question. This might be a little personal for y'all. What do y'all think y'all parents conceived y'all to?
Oh God, honestly.
My parents are both Christians, so probably some gospel.
You really gonna go with that?
That's what you really listening to. I don't get free.
I thought you really going to Jesus would build a fence around me.
Right.
Nah, honestly, I don't even think. I
Billies.
don't know if they would play some music.
Were they married at the time?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then they might have been. I don't know.
The gospel?
Shit. I mean, to each their own.
Like Luther Vandross?
Y'all fucking a gospel, bro.
Hey, Luther Vandross, take out them draws. What you mean?
Yeah.
Teddy P.
Okay.
It's something I didn't actually know the song. Unfortunately, that I was gonna sing to.
Really?
It was.
How did that conversation even come up?
It came on in the radio one time, and my mama just thought it was okay
said,
for. I'm like, this your shit, huh? Like, boy, if only you knew.
No, it's your shit, son.
You should know all about this song.
So you should love this one.
I was like, what the? And ironically, I sing the song all the time whenever I hear it. So I was like, I gotta stop singing this goddamn song.
Bro, think about the kids.
Call your mom, cuss out.
Bro.
As soon as you hear it.
God damn it, you scored me for life.
20 years from now, kids gonna be fucking talking like, yeah, my mama was fucking me at Cardi B.
They be fucking Josh Tweets and shit.
Jeez.
Hey, who was Keith Sweat?
That's wild. That is a good point.
It's gonna happen
Bro,
too.
that shit is crazy.
The music that we call old, that we listen to now, or the music we listen to now, like when they gonna listen to Pretty Ricky and Chris Brown and shit.
Yeah.
Like y'all don't know nothing about that. Little Corey say,
that's exactly what you gonna say.
And like, yo, what the fuck y'all know about that? Oh, this the shit. They played at the party the other night. This that old school. Oh, right. I'm sorry, I'm old now.
Old school? No, that ain't old school.
That came out when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Right. Damn, we gonna really be having these talks.
Getting old though, low key.